A scary number of car deaths occur, with about 1.35 million people dying in car accidents worldwide every year. That comes out to about 3,700 people a day. Globally, car crashes are now the 8th leading cause of death. Over the past few decades, the annual number of car deaths, both nationally and internationally, as well as the number of motor vehicles, has grown dramatically. As a result of car deaths increasing throughout the world, every nation has suffered massive losses of friends, family, and loved ones. In today's video, we are going to share some information with you about horrific accidents caught on camera. We'll also tell you some terrifying facts about some of these accidents and the 2021 Dallas, Texas massive car pileup. So please stick with us to the end. December 1990. Fog causes a 99-car pileup in Tennessee. On December 11, 1990, just after 9 a.m., visibility near the Calhoun, Tennessee exit was reduced to less than 10 feet. 2 tractor-trailer trucks were involved in an accident in the southbound lanes of I-75. The second truck collided with the first, which was moving at a slower speed. While the drivers were inspecting their trucks, an automobile collided with the rear of the truck, which was then hit by another big rig truck. A large fire broke out. Meanwhile, crashes in the northbound lanes began. 99 cars were eventually involved in the disastrous chain reaction crashes. 12 people were killed. The National Transportation Safety Board determined that different driver responses to poor visibility were to blame for the collisions. A large number of the survivors and other casualty families sued Bowater Incorporated, alleging that steam from the tremendous newsprint office situated close to the highway exasperated the mist issue and added to the mishap. The organization wound up settling, asserting it was more affordable to settle than finish the suit. The Tennessee Department of Transportation installed an advanced fog detection and response system that covers 19 miles of highway. When there is fog, the system monitors visibility and cuts speed restrictions. The speed limit is dropped to 50 miles per hour when the visibility falls below 1,320 feet. Drivers are informed by electronic indicators. The speed limit is reduced to 35 miles per hour when the visibility falls below 480 feet. When visibility falls below 240 feet, a worst-case scenario is implemented, and gates at the entrance ramps close the interstate. The system is operated approximately once every week between October and March. Since its inception, the highway has been closed twice. It was successful. Between 1973 and 1992, the route saw over 200 collisions and 18 fatalities. Since the system has gone into use, only 1 crash has occurred in fog since then. November 1991. Dust storm causes a 104-car pileup in Arizona. Dust storms arise when dry air collects between the base of a cloud and the ground surface, according to Larry Hopper, a National Weather Service meteorologist. These dust formations are frequent in Arizona's deserts, which are very hot and dry. In November 1991, a 104-car pileup occurred on I-40 in Arizona due to a dust storm. This was one of the worst car accidents in U.S. history, with 14 people killed. The dust cloud was so dense that cars could only see a few feet ahead of them. If the vehicles had slowed down when they spotted the warning signs for the dust storm, the accident could have been avoided. According to Hopper, very dry conditions are frequently the clearest warning of a dust storm, which is why many such storms blow across the Valley of the Sun before the start of the monsoon season. Thunderstorms can, however, portend dangerous blowing dust later in the summer in Phoenix. When a thunderstorm hits the ground, it creates outflow, or winds from the collapse, which can kick up a lot of dust. While a dust storm may appear frightening and devastating as it moves across the Phoenix area, Hopper says the 60 to 70 mile-per-hour winds that accompany the storms are often what cause catastrophic weather conditions. February 2000, snowstorms cause a 114-car pileup in Virginia. Snow has fallen in Virginia for thousands of years, whether as a result of the Little Ice Age from the 12th through the 19th centuries or as a result of current climate change. Although Virginia's snowstorms rarely compare to those experienced by our northern neighbors, such as Bostonians who shoveled 109 inches of snow in 2015, some have wreaked such destruction that meteorologists refer to them as historic. On January 25, 2000, the storm reached central Virginia, causing thousands of power outages and leaving 11 inches of rain in Richmond, Virginia, and 20.3 inches at Raleigh-Durham International Airport before heading out to sea. The storm hit during a warm winter in which much of the East Coast received less snow than usual. In February 2000, the snowstorms caused a 114-car pileup in Virginia. This was one of the deadliest car accidents in U.S. history, with 12 people killed. July 26, 1988, 47 killed in bus crash near Dallas, Texas. A bus carrying passengers from Houston to Dallas collided on Highway 35 near Hillsboro, Texas on July 26, 1988. The catastrophe claimed the lives of 47 people, with 28 of them being children. The bus's malfunctioning brakes were ultimately identified as the cause of the accident. If the bus firm had taken adequate safety precautions to verify that their brakes were in functioning shape, this accident may have been avoided. The accident leaves trauma, stress, and financial costs for the accident victims to deal with. We've seen our fair share of bad driving and treacherous roads in Texas. I-45, which has an average of 56.5 fatal accidents per 100 miles, is the most deadly road in Texas. Houston is also the deadliest city in the United States. This tragic number comes as no surprise to Houstonians, but I-45 is working with the North Houston Roadway Improvement Project to fix its problematic infrastructure. This stretch of the highway results in roughly 73 deaths in 2019, 6 killed in Texas pileup involving at least 133 vehicles. In 2001, on February 11th, 6 people were killed in a crash on the southbound I-35 near the North Side Drive exit, including 2 people who got out of their cars and were fatally struck. Officials stated over 65 individuals received treatment at hospitals, with 36 people transported by ambulance who were taken to area hospitals for injuries. The massive collision happened around 6 a.m. during heavy traffic on iced-over roads spreading out about a half a mile. The pile involved 133 vehicles, including passenger cars, trucks, and 18-wheelers. The National Transportation Safety Board said the area had experienced 36 straight hours of below-freezing temperatures. 2 days before the crash, workers pre-treated the lanes with a brine solution. About 4 hours before the accident, there was light freezing rain and freezing mist. A little after 3 a.m. in the morning, an icy wreck took place about 5 miles north, prompting electronic road signs to flash, "Icy condition exists. Please use caution." When emergency vehicles arrived, the accident scene was still expanding. Over the course of several hours, there were 26 fire department vehicles, 80 police cars, and 13 ambulances on the scene, officials said. The truth is there are probably multiple factors that led to this historically deadly crash. Many are wondering who is to blame for this catastrophic crash and how those injured will recover from all that has been taken because of this senseless wreck. Many have questioned whether the roads were de-iced properly or whether they were salted or sanded at all. Multiple state representatives questioned whether enough was done by North Tarrant Express Mobility Partners, which oversaw the section of highway where this crash occurred. If you are involved in a vehicle accident in Texas or any other state, you should obtain a police record to aid with your insurance claims. If the collision occurred in the northern Dallas metropolitan region, Plano police reports are freely accessible online. The Plano Police Department is the largest law enforcement department in the greater Dallas area's northern outskirts. Finally, to make roads safer, avoid using your phone while driving and limit other distractions. Let us know if you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and share it. Till then, take care and goodbye.